Hello, students. If you have been learning with us any amount of time, chances are you've heard us talk about vowels. Maybe you don't know. What are these things called vowels? Many of you probably have vowels in your own languages. You've probably learned about them in school. In English, I'm willing to bet our vowels act a bit differently than what you may be used to. Vowels are special letters that have many different sounds and combinations in English. So our vowels are A, E, I, O, U, sometimes Y. So there are 5 vowels in our alphabet and 21 consonants. Any letter that is not a vowel is a consonant, right? So B, C, D, F. You know the alphabet. So in English, there are more than 15 different vowel sounds. Different people may tell you different numbers. Some people say there are 9 vowel sounds. Some people say there are 21 vowel sounds. Some of it might depend on your accent, but typically we see more than 15. Also, there will be a playlist going over different vowel sounds. It's a bit technical, but it's very good. So, some of you may have learned, and native English speakers as well, I remember learning about long and short vowels. So remember, our vowels A, E, I, O, U, we learned in school there is a long version and a short version of the vowel sounds. Example, we have apple, short A, apple. Egg, short E, egg, right? Apple, egg. Short I, like the word itchy, I. Short O, like octopus. And umbrella for short U. A-E-I-O-U, short sounds. A, I, U. Moving on, we also learned the long versions of the vowels. And the long versions, we can say, long vowels say their name, right? The name of the letter, the name of the vowel is A, like April. So that's the long version, right? Like my name, Amy, I have a long A in my name. Eagle, I, ice, Obama, and U, like United States. So many of us learned long and short vowels. There's also a whole video about these. So remember, we just learned that there are more than 15 vowel sounds in English, right? I don't see 15 sounds. I see maybe 10, right? Long and short of each. So, what are we going to do? First, we're going to look a little more closely, and unfortunately, we will find more problems if we look closer. So, we're going to read these sentences. I want you to look for the vowels and listen for what vowel sound you hear, right? So what vowel sound do you hear? What letters do you see? And I've underlined them for you so we can focus on solving problems. First sentence, I see a seat. I see a seat, right? I see a seat. So let's look at this. I see. What is the vowel sound in the word see? E, C. right? Long E, I see. What do I see? Oh, I see a seat. I see a C-E, eat. Do you hear that? You probably hear that. Two long E sounds I have underlined. E, E, I see a seat. But what letters do we see? We see S-E-E, double E, and S-E-A-T, right? E-A. Moving on. Now I see a snowy goat. Now I see a snowy goat. So, what I want to talk about here is our letter O. We have now, ow, ow, and many people will say W is sometimes a vowel. W affects how the O is pronounced in a lot of words, but it affects it differently, just like the letter Y. So, now and snow. Now, 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 snow, o, o. Ow, o. Different sounds. Same letter combinations, right? So here we had same sound, different letter combination, different sounds, same letter combination, O-W. Technically, it's just the O. And then here we also have our next O sound, goat, O-O, goat, long O, right? So ow does not fit into our long or short vowels. So the ow in now does not fit into long O or long U. So that's where we see some shortcomings. And then the long O sound is O-A, goat. But we also have long O sound in snow, spelled differently, O-W and O-A. Moving on, last example, they play in the rain. They play in the rain. So you can probably guess what long vowel sound we hear. They, A, play, A, in the ray, A. They play in the rain. Right, so long A. So let's use this long A sound as an example. We can see our pattern of one sound, right? One vowel sound does not equal one spelling, right? There are different letters that make the same sound. There are the same letters that make different sounds. So, as an illustration, here's the long A vowel, A. We can see it in A, April, with just the letter A. We can see it in cake, A, cake, with an A and what we call a silent E. We can see it in the word they with EY, they, A. We can see it with AY in the word day, like today. We can see it with AI in the word rain, pain, right? Moving on, we also have an EA combination like break, ache. If you remember, we also saw the EA combination in seat, S-E-A-T. So EA can make at least two different sounds. And then last example, EI or EIGH. It depends on how you break it down, but weigh, ate, weight. So, right, so how much does something weigh? How heavy is it? So at least 7 different ways to spell the long A sound, and every vowel sound has multiple spellings. So you see the problem. What can we do? Oh my goodness. So 1, it takes study and practice, and you are all smart students. I know you can do it. But what we will be talking about is this fun color vowel chart that can help us think in different ways about different vowel sounds. As you can see, we have more options than just long and short. So we will go through this color vowel chart together in our video series coming up, and you should all have this chart in your pronunciation fun with pictures textbook. All right, thank you.